Good morning, myself Piyush Kumar. You already know me, and my YouTube channel is Furniture Man. Today, since we work in export industry, furniture making industry, hard goods making industry, and we are having a lot of issues these days. So one issue is from US, which is on tariff. This issue, which I'm going to cover in this video, is more on the EUDR. So this is European exports. Let me bring to that topic. So my topic is EUDR. So I would like to take you through this, and this is a small video. I'm not going to go into the detail, but I have made this video because since we are already asked by the clients and the brands to upload EUDR related documents to their portals and websites. All the shipments which are going to enter to Europe after 31st of December this year must compliant with EUDR. So I thought, since I know about this, why not to share this with you, all the friends who are working in this trade, maybe merchants, quality people. I have also made this video for the clients who are and the brands who are working in Europe. That's why the language of this video I have kept English. I have chosen English because all the merchants and the people working in this industry, they can understand. I might speak very fast, but I want to keep my voice little slow so that everyone, all the people, maybe French, Spanish, Italian, European, Germans and all, they can also understand. So I will keep my speed little slow. So if you find any issue in the video, if you want to know more, you can contact me directly and you can go through, and you can write a short email on this, or maybe leave a comment and then I will answer. So let us start. I don't take much time on introduction. So here is this EUDR, which is European Union Deforestation Regulation. Earlier we were having EUDR, which was European Union Timber Regulation. This is European Union Deforestation Regulation. So EUDR is not a challenge. Of course, it looks like a challenge because this is new to all of us, but need a due diligence. So what I'm going to show in my video is what due diligence we have to do, right? So let me read this on here. It's a law requiring companies to prove their products are deforestation free and from the land legally farmed before this date when they are placed on EU market or export from it, which means any product which is going to sell in Europe or going exported from Europe to rest of the world must comply with EUDR. This target 7 commodities to reduce the global deforestation and forest degradation caused by EU consumption. Companies must conduct due diligence, and the commodities are here. So commodities are palm oil, soya, wood, cocoa, coffee, cattle and rubber. So since I belongs to the field where we are more focused on wood, I am going to put my whole focus on the wood. While the cattle and rubber is also a very hot topic because we get leather, we get milk product, and rubber we are using a lot in automobile industry as well. So let us go to the next point here. What is the scope? The regulation applies to 7 key commodities which I have already told you. Objective: to prevent the EU market from contributing to global deforestation. Due diligence: the brands must implement rigorous system to ensure their product is not originated from the land where deforestation is happening. Due diligence is like they are getting some required document in standard formats, which is important. Compliance timeline, you can see here clearly that all the companies and the traders for December 30, 2025. Micro and small enterprises have until this few more months, right? So country risk benchmarking, European Commission provides a system that classify countries based on their, like based on EU, India can be at a high risk, China can be at high risk, or Vietnam. So it depends like which country is at what risk level. I will quickly tell you about what is EUTR and what was EUDR. So EUTR was only requiring chain of custody documents So proof of supply chain. So let me explain you what it was. What was happening earlier when you were sending goods to Europe, they were asking the supply chain document is starting from the harvesting of the tree, which means if tree is coming from my village, Saidpur, they were asking farmer to provide the document of the land. Then the sawmiller, he was asked to give a document of sowing, transportation, then lumber, transportation, then trader, his invoice, then bringing to seasoning, chemical treatment, factory, making products, supplying to Europe. This whole supply chain document with invoicing, tracking, which was mainly the EUDR. So you can see proof of document, cutting, sewing, lumbering and all that. Within EUDR, we also need the COC, but the important thing is we need a map or a plot area and the yield with given coordinates or geo coordinates, or you can say longitude and latitude. So here we need geolocations, mainly coordination on coordinates or longitude, latitude of the area. Which companies are working on this? Hundreds of companies are already working on this, like SourceMap, SAP, Oracle, Blue Yonder, Kinesis, OMX, SEDEX and Supply On is also coming in. They are at a smaller level. So I'm not marketing here any of the company. This can be chosen by yourself, maybe your your brand or a company. So anyone can be this. So I have focused on SourceMap because I'm a little bit, aware of how they are working, and I have taken some examples from that. How to use these software. So I forgot to write use here, right? So they the companies who are asking for these documentation, they get tied up with the brand. Let's say I'm working with X brand of Europe, so this company will tie up with X brand, and then X brand upload data of their PO to their software. I am a supplier, so suppliers need to upload data of that particular PO. What data? I will tell you in my upcoming slides. So supplier will upload data, and then this company will check and verify and say approve or reject. Steps. So choose software or supply chain mapping. This is mostly done by the brands, but sometimes brands are not choosing it. They can ask supplier to decide. When they choose the software give a process of onboarding supplier platform. Guide is being provided by the company itself. So why I am taking these slides so fast? Because my focus is not here. I am going to tell the main part where everyone is struggling. The right data, what data you have to feed. So I will be little bit slow on those slides. How to manage company information? So uploading PO, supply chain information. So they upload the PO and supply information, the brand. Then supplier need to upload data, and what to do if they ask you any question. I will show you some more question answer as well on this. EUDR, again I'm repeating the same. So EUDR reporting requirement, they need geolocation data, which is through the coordinates, longitude and latitudes. Then they need production date, they need product information, they need due diligence data, they need quantity information of the harvested product, they need producer or the producer or the company who is producing the wood and this, and then they also need legal information related to that, which is COC again. So what data? So this I'll be a little bit slow over here. What geospatial data you need to collect? So this is the right way of collecting data. Actually, when they ask you to upload some information to their system along with the COC, they basically need this. Either they need point, or they need polygon, or they need multi-point or multi-polygons. Which means, let's say my trees are here. I'm showing a bit here. So what they are asking to provide these coordinates, 4 coordinates, and based on these four coordinates, one polygon is being made. If your harvester is having only one tree, you can go here, take a picture. I mean, your harvester will go here, take a picture of the tree, also collect the geolocation, which is a point geolocation, and can keep this data to submit. While if this is coming from a land or this kind of land, then it might have a polygon shape or a big multiple polygon location. So this is how they have to collect this data. This is all is written here. So let me go to the next slide. Recommended tool. What recommended tool you can use? You can use any of these free mobile apps to record your plot boundaries. So there are many applications available on internet which can be used. I have made one. So this is from the Google Earth, and basically when you go to the Google Earth, you go and search the area from where the harvesting is being done. You drag your pointer and then you make this area. They are also accepting here another straightforward app for measuring and drawing area, which can easily exported to KML format. So this is KML format. While you can also plot area like this manually and then write down coordinates over here. This can also work. So the formats they are asking, I will tell you in my next slides. Supported file. So okay, let me bring you back. This data is the most important data for EUDR, along with the supply chain documentation. So how you will do it? Do you need to submit a photo or a pen sketch manually made or what? No, you have to do only the supported files. You can submit your geospatial data in the following format. So they have given here the formats, like these are the files which are only acceptable, where Excel file is also there, so this is good. KML file is already coming from Google, and this is also coming from Google only. Shape file are being developed with so zipped shape file is not a compressed folder or a zipped folder, while zipped shape file is only used to plot the area, right? So these should not be higher than 25 MB. Then format specific requirement, yes. So these are the files which can be used .xml, .ssp. I mean, files the name of those files are given another formats. Geometrical rules, you have to follow these geometrical rules. While all geometrical geometries must valid to proceed. Polygon must be closed, so no open polygon. Then first and last coordinate are the same, so you start and end with this. They must not contain holes or self intersection. Point coordinate must be within the correct boundary. So one tree you are taking point coordinates, so that should always in a boundary. Latitude must be between -90 to 90, and longitude must be 180 to -180 to 180 plus 180. Coordinate cannot be 0, 0 because that's not the location. Geometries must not be empty. Then polygon must not contain sharp like a spike, or should not be in the large ocean or a big water body. And then the area limits are given here. How to respond to EUDR request for the geospatial data. The example of source map. So I have told you in my earlier, when I started this video, that I will take example of source map software only. When a customer get tied up with source map, what they do? They ask customer to send a request for geospatial data. You will receive on email. So when you are working with the client, they will upload your data to source map, and you will get an email. In the email, you must click to the response. The moment you will reach to the response, it will take you to the next screen like this. And then here is like example of customers, and status is still open or closed. Then order number will reflect here, order date will reflect here, date received, so when did you get that notification is written here. If you already logged into the source map account, then you see this. If not, then you have to have the login ID and password, and then you can go through this screen. These request form is designed to collect the geospatial data. They are again and again focusing on geospatial data. This data represents the plot of the land where the goods were cultivated or extracted for the products supplied to the customer. So for example, I am making a table, and this table material is coming from Uttar Pradesh, let's say Joya. So that particular area, the owner of the farm can give you the exact location, or you can plot it by getting the details from your trader. You can build that on the map. So now the question is, when you are giving this data, how EU is going to cross verify whether this data is correct or not. For that, they already have some websites like Forest Map or forestcover.com, and many more websites are there. They will put this data provided by you, geospatial data, the land, plot and yield, to that particular website. They will take before and after images of satellites, and can tell that out of this particular land only 2 containers of tables can be made. And if they are receiving 5 suppliers data and 10 containers, then they will accept 2, and then rest of the 8 will be in a question mark. This is how it is going to work. And then after finishing my this PPT, I will tell you what are the challenges, what are the issues, what you have to do, and how to mitigate those risks, and all this kind of information. So after that, once you provide the geospatial data, which I have told you in earlier previous file, that you are making these files, you have to select that file, select this file and upload to the system and submit. So this is going to submit to the software, and your job is done. If you are following the right format, right file size, file name and all this. After that, what are the all information it asks when you respond to import data. So let's say I'm giving you step-by-step information here. Order number will automatically be filled by the client. So on the software, client will fill the PO number. You will fill country of origin, or from where goods are coming to enter to the US. So you as a supplier need to fill the data, whether it is coming from Vietnam, China or India. So if you are from India, you have to fill India. Then shipment number or the container number you have to fill. You have to write down country of entering to Europe. So where the shipment is entering, which port is going, maybe France, Spain or any other country. Then they ask you to write down the HS code, and HS code is given in steps. So 9403 is for furniture. Then they ask you to select 06 and then .13, something like this. Then you have to also fill quantity in mass, which is in kg only, so that they can figure this out. Of course, I am little bit sarcastic and in worry that how accurate it is going to be. But initially they are asking the information, and then slowly when there will be challenges, they need to be work on, and they will slowly get them rectified. Then you have to fill scientific name and common name of the species, producer country, which is India, producer name, maybe yourself or the trader, producer's email ID, date of harvest and harvest details. You must also upload your geospatial data. I have shown you this information need to be filled by clicking down and popping the information, but this needs to be collected, then submit and confirm. What to do? So ask you, how to collect geospatial data. For this particular thing, I have made these 4 points from my side. That if you are buying wood from Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, ask your timber supplier to collect this data immediately, even if it is one tree, multiple trees or a land. So he has to have this geolocations while giving or invoicing to you. So this will be a chain reaction. I am a supplier, for example, so I have to educate my timber supplier. He will educate to his sawmiller. The sawmiller will educate to the person who is delivering wood to him. It will be a chain reaction from top to bottom. So ultimately the guy who is harvesting, maybe you can say he's a woodworking man, he must know that by using his phone he can take the picture of the plot along with the khasra khatoni or the farmer's paper, and he can also submit that how much land it is. So he doesn't need to measure, while he can only share the coordinates and the picture of the plot along with the farmer paper, and then you as a supplier can prepare a plot by using Google Map, Google Earth. I will show you on my screen as well, and then plot that area, write down the yield, and then submit your paper. So for the moment this can suffice. Plot the area by using above method. It can be manual, it can be by using applications or something, and then follow the due diligence. There cannot be any shortcut or any forging here. So with EUDR what was happening, that's why I mentioned this point. In the EUDR documents, one farmer is owning, let's say, 5 hectare land, and the yield is to produce 10 containers. The papers might be using, I'm not sure because I haven't cross-verified this, but those particular papers are being used for 50 containers, which is absolutely wrong, because this is called false information, and information should not be false. With EUDR, because everyone has to submit the plot area, the land, coordinates and latitude and longitude, if one person has already submitted for that particular area, you cannot forge them, and I will not suggest to forge. So you will be at big risk, or your container might be stuck at the custom or the entry of the ports. Government might help in this if they can have a discussion. So why I'm saying this, like Indian government, Ministry of Forest and Environment, they might build a team, they might select few people, they can send them to Europe and can say that these are our areas where we only have agroforestry and we are not touching our reserve forest. But I don't know how much this will work, so this is only one suggestion. Now I'll show you this, that on Global Forest Watch, this is a website where they can check like this, that how much these green part are the forest. So this is globally available to everyone. Everyone can log into this website and can find out where are we having the locations of our trees. This might be helpful. So if a person who is working in EUDR, he can also check if you are giving a location from here where there is no tree, they will question mark your information and will say here there is no tree while the trees are here, for example, something like that. Okay, the challenges are that data existing in the silos or with the supplier. So brands are thinking that if they need to share the details of the supplier, a secure and scalable way to collect and manage the data is required. I mean, the data should be very specific. So this is one challenge. Supply chain integrity is also at risk. I'm a brand of Europe. I have built my supply chain. I do not want to share my suppliers' information to anybody. While through this, I am forced to share my supply chain information. So if I'm a very good brand, a big brand, and I'm sharing all the detail of my suppliers, then this can be misused, and somebody else can build a brand and can use the same supplier or the same supply chain. So this is another risk. Balancing operations and compliances is like thousands of the shipments each day and complex supply chain. So the volume of containers, volume of this information, and then how much workforce is required to really prove whether the information is correct or not. I mean, this is more or less about it. So I'll take you through what I said here to you. Let me take you through that too. For example, this is Google Earth, and on Google Earth I have selected this area, and these are the areas here which are having a lot of mango forestation, and I have seen this personally while traveling and going here. So This area is all dark area you see are the mango orchards only. So if I go to a particular field, for example, let me show you. So these are the mango orchards. Now if my wood is coming from this particular area, why I'm explaining this, because this is the most important data which needs to be submitted to geospatial data. So supply of the documentation for COC, chain of custody, or supply chain, we are already aware and working on through EUDR. But this is the most important data which we have to submit in geospatial data. Without this information, your whole documentation will not be accepted. This is what they are saying: geolocation, and geolocation. So geolocation means if my wood is coming from this, so you have to, I'll show you this. Sorry, I'll show you like that. So you click over here, you select this bar on the polygon, then you bring your pointer here, select, do this, drag it down, do this, drag it down to this, here, there, and like this. So I built a polygon. This is the document which they are asking. So this can be done on Google Earth maybe, or many other things. Now you note down the coordinates. So this will automatically save this as a polygon, and I have already made in the morning while practicing. So this is already saved one. Now how to write here the coordinates. So I'm bringing my pointer over here again, and then these are showing like 28 minutes, 28 degree, 46 minutes and 17 seconds north, 17.8. So this is north, how much north it is and how much east and west it is. So this longitude and latitude can be fixed. So once I move, and you notice, once I move this cursor from here, then these changes, right? So you can go through on this. So I'm here, then I move to the next location, for example, and this has been changed. Now I move to the other location, this has been again changed. So this is how you have to take all the pointers and the coordinates. Save it, make a plot. You can also make this on your PDF, Excel file or somewhere, save it, and then this is called geospatial data which you need to upload. I'm stopping on this for the moment, and for example, yeah. So if you have any question related to EUDR up to here, you can ask me, you can write me, you can pick up a phone and call me up. I will surely help you. I'm not doing anything here as a paid services. I always try to help my industry, what I know and what I can share. So this whole information is for everyone, is like free of cost. I would like to help this industry for sure. So thank you very much. Thanks for watching.